Hello everybody, this is a Lamley unboxing, and if there's going to be an unboxing, there better be a box. Here it is. Came from Japan Booster, in of course Japan. This is the latest batch of Tomica Limited Vintage that they have sent to me for preview. Just so you know, they are a Lamley partner, and I have of course put links to both of their websites, their eBay store down below where you can get these models right now, and also their website where you can pre-order Tomica Limited Vintage and other things as well. That is down in the comment section. Definitely check it out. We are going to see what's inside. If you follow Tomica Limited Vintage, you know what's inside. It's the June release. But I'm sure a lot of you haven't seen these yet, and I haven't seen them in person yet, so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to actually show you the process of the unboxing, then we'll get this box out of the way. So we've got some models, looks like 5 of them, and 2 143 scale models that I've never seen Tomica Limited Vintage 143. So let's move this box out of the way. You can see what we've thrown here. So let's move these 143 off to the side and look at those last. The first thing we're going to do is check out these models. Now, I like to open a couple of them, but I will feature these on the blog. So let's just get these out. Stack them up. There we go. All right, so we have 5 models in this assortment. None of them in the special edition big boxes, which I kind of like the smaller boxes anyway. So, what do we have here? We have 2 more Hakosuka Skylines. Nissan Skyline 2000 GT. And I know I'm looking up at my little display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've released 5 so far. I could try and ease my camera up there, but I'm not gonna. So 2 of those in white and gray. And then the second Mazda Cosmo Sport, this time in a police livery. We'll definitely open that. And lastly, the brand new and very exciting, look right here, Nissan Skyline GTR Autec. I hope I'm saying that right. Autec version 2, 1 in silver and 1 in a police livery. All based on real cars. So let's put those off to the side. I'm actually going to break away to get them out of the box and things. But I want to look at these 143 as well. And then we'll open them up. Oh wow, these are cool. So they don't do a lot of these 143 scale models, but there's 2 here. They've done some others. I don't have them. Trying to look here what there it says right there, LV N43 16A, so they've already done 17A too, so they've done what, maybe 15 previous. I'm looking to see if they show. This is all in Japanese, so we'll go through that. We'll we'll figure them out. So let me break away. I'm gonna open up. This is what I'll open up. We'll open up the Mazda Cosmo Sport. I'll open up one of the Skylines. Let's go with white because they haven't done a white one yet. And then we're gonna open up both of the Autec Skylines, the R33s. This is the first R33 and that they've done, and I think it's pretty exciting. So let's break away. I will be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. Did myself a little opening project, getting all this stuff open. Decided to open everything, with one exception, but we'll get to that. When Japan Booster sends the models, they always send them in. Obviously, they come in the boxes, but they always send them in this kind of plastic protector box that they get, which is very nice. It makes for a very nice mint box when it arrives and a very protected package, but it also makes for very slow opening. That's why I'll break away for those, so you don't have to be bored through that. All right, let's start with the Mazda Cosmo Sport. Last month, if you remember, they released this one. This is the Mazda Cosmo Sport Anniversary Edition. It's 50 years old, the rotary engine. They even put the rotary engine in there, if you can see that. And they have released the second Cosmo Sport, this police version. And you can see it's all there, the light, the siren, and of course, there's your rotary engine. So I will, I'm going to go ahead and move in so you can see that one a little more close up. Let's maybe get this a little more centered. There you go. So there is the police version of the Mazda Cosmo Sport. Now, while that is twirling, I'm actually going to move out one more time because I want to show you something. I told you they did these Hakosuka Skylines. They did 2 for this batch. This is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So they did these 2. They did an Hakosuka before. They were actually in a wagon and another stand, but they've done this newer 2000 GT version. Here are the 5 versions. I'll walk through them real quick. I think the first 2 were silver and red. See with the white wall tires, you can see the surf line intact, which I really like, that surf line right there along the rear. Then they did this special edition, which looks a lot like one of the newer ones, but with this black top. I love the hubcaps on these. Tomica Limited Vintage, there's no model more detailed. Then they played with the wheels a little bit more. They went with this black hubcap in green, and then this really cool lavender version, which might be my favorite of all the releases. And now we have 2 more. Very similar to the first 2 releases in white. This is nice because you can really see that surf line. I'll put that down here. We'll let the white twirl and I'll just show you the silver. Very similar, like I said, to the special Japan version. The Japan version is a little darker. When I say Japan version, I'm probably saying that wrong. They do a special like Cars of Japan special issue, and they release those every few months, and that was the Skyline. So there, you can have a look. I say this every time. When Tomica Limited Vintage does a car, they will only replicate it if they can have the actual car in their studio. So when I say that these are highly detailed and highly accurate, they are. Look at the steering wheel is a wood grain finished steering wheel. They're pretty amazing. All right, but I think the cars that are of most interest, I'll get to the 143 here in a second, but of these smaller scale is this one. Let's move back and show you the Nissan Skyline GTR Autec. This is from, I think, what, about 1998. It's the R33 Skyline. It's a 4-door GTR, and it was made as a special 40th anniversary edition of the Skyline. So you don't see 4-door GTRs very often, but that's one they did, and Tomica Limited Vintage has done it, and they've done it beautifully. It is pure stock, and even look at the wheels. This is what I love. You can, if you look in there, it's hard to see with my light, but there's the brake calipers are there. When the wheel turns, you can actually see the brake calipers in there. It's a little dark, but anyway. So let's go ahead and move this one in. You can see all the details. Now, I love the silver version. I think that was the main stock version of the Autec Skyline. But being Tomica Limited Vintage, they also released a police version. I'll let that one twirl for a minute so you can see that. I think most people will prefer this one because it's a stock GTR and I love it. And I can't wait to photograph it. But I love Japanese police cars, and you want to see detail, check this out. Sorry, we're moving around here a little bit. Now, what this car actually comes, they're still in the box here, but this car actually comes with additional pieces that I assume you can attach via glue. I never do. I always keep them packaged in the box because I'm always afraid I'm going to lose them. But can you see the mirrors are detailed? Here, I can even move out and give you some up close on this. Wheels, of course. Look at even the back window, the detail in the back window. You can see the hole right in the roof for an antenna, and on the side here. But I'm gonna keep those packaged up because I would be sad if I lost them. So that is beautiful. I'll let that twirl, and I'm going to show you. You can see in the background the 143. I'll do more 143 stuff, but there is the heavy Nissan Cedric Gran Turismo SV, 1990, I believe. Obviously, you can see that it's 143 scale compared to the 164 scale Tomica Limited Vintage, but this is the 143 scale Gran Turismo. I'll show you the packaging. So this is the other one in red. I didn't open that one because I wanted to show you the packaging. Now let me move this so I don't destroy it. Box, plastic. A lot of 143 come with their own little display base, but these don't. These come so you can display them yourself. There is the maroon Nissan Cedric Gran Turismo. 143 is incredibly popular in Japan, probably more popular than 164, so this is a logical movement for Tomica Limited Vintage. I can see maybe some of our readers or watchers here in the United States or elsewhere may not be totally interested in these, but if you want even more accuracy, more realism, I mean, the larger you go, the more realistic these models can get, but these 143 are super nice. I have a few, the Ignition stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Ignition Tomica Limited Vintage collaboration that is coming soon. But there you go. I'm not going to put that on the display. It'll come right off and twirl around. So I'm going to put those down. That is the June assortment. Thanks for being patient with me as I work through all of these. I think there's your superstar right there. The GTR Autec, and I love the police version. So anyway, bye.